let's just get started by taking a deep breath in, reaching those arms over to each side, stretching each arm over your body. Reach it back. Shift your hips side to side, really stretching out that side body. Now reach it down to the ground. Reach the opposite arm to the opposite leg and reach your other arm up to the sky. And take a bind. Just breathe here. Now switch to the other side, twisting your body across. And bring that arm to your hip if you can, just for an extra twist. Arms back to the middle, stretching those hips out side to side. Now come on into a nice side lunge, really stretching out that inner thigh. Good. Now switch over to the other side, keeping your arms in prayer, pressing your knee away from you to get a deeper stretch. Back to the middle, just stretching it out. Now come on up to standing, reaching those arms overhead. Just pulse it down into a squat. Just going up and down, making sure those toes are pointed out. Your nice wide stance here, just lowering down and up. Good. Exhale on the way down, inhale on the way up. Just keep going here. Good. I'm just going to pulse 5 times. Good. Just pulsing here. Deep breath in and out. And I will pulse those knees out to the side. Good. Just a few more pulses here. Good. Now hold. Reach those arms to the side. And we'll just pulse down. Good. Good. Keeping those arms out. Just come on to one side and we'll just do some side pulses. Good. Keeping these movements really slow and controlled. Make sure you're breathing. Good. Now switch over to the other side. We'll just continue those pulses here. Amazing. Good. Really stretching out that bottom leg. Come on into the middle. Just pulse down for a few times. And then switch, lifting each heel one at a time. So opposite heel and switch. Really getting into those deep muscles. Amazing. Exhale, inhale. Good. Keep your core tight, and we're just holding one heel up. Good. Just pulsing here, holding one heel up. Amazing. Now switch to the other side. Just pulse it out on the other side. Good. Now hold down your squat. Breathe. Reach those arms up to the sky. Release. Amazing. Just reach those arms up to the sky again. Stretch it back. And we'll fold over into a forward fold. Stretch one leg out at a time. Breathing. Now walk your hands out into a nice downward facing dog. Just taking one leg down at a time. Hold one leg for a few seconds. Hold the other leg. Push yourself back. Now reach that left leg up to the sky and bring it in. Up to the sky and bring it in close to your elbows. Good. Kind of kick it back and bring it in. And just flowing with this movement. Good. Now hold it down. We'll tap that knee down to the ground and back to your core. Good. Try to keep this movement in the knee and try not to move your hips up and down so much. Now kick that right leg up to the sky. So bringing that left leg down, right leg's kicking up. Good. And we're just bringing it up and down. Now pulse at the top. You can flex your foot or keep it pointed. Good. Really getting into those glutes here. Good. Just pulsing it up to the sky. Amazing. Now bring that left arm out, and we're just bringing that leg and arm out to the side and back to center. Just a few here. Good. Just out to the side and back center. This is parallel to the ground. Now bring it in and stretch it out. Our bird dogs here. Elbow to knee and stretch. Elbow to knee and stretch. So we're crunching and lengthening. Crunch, lengthen, inhale, exhale. Good. Keep going here. Exhale when you bring it in, inhale when you bring it out, and pulse. Good. Just a few here. Amazing. Good. And hold. Keep that leg up. Bend it. You can come onto your elbows here and just pulse that leg up in a bent position. Good. Keep that foot flexed. You're on your elbows. Now stretch it out and pulse it out. Good. Amazing. You'll lower it down, really slow and controlled. Push yourself into a nice downward facing dog. Good. Stretching those arms out in front of you. Releasing. Just breathing here. Come back into your downward facing dog now. Reach the opposite leg up to the sky and twist it in. Stretching out and twist it in. Good. Stretch. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Amazing. Now we're holding in our plank, lowering that knee to the ground and stretching it in. Good. You can pike your hips. Good. Now that left leg is stretching out. We're just bringing it up and down. Good. Amazing. Reaching that leg as far as you can. Really kick it back. Pulse now. Just a few pulses, keeping that leg nice and long and straight. Good. Make sure you're not sinking into your shoulders. Now hold it here. And we'll stretch the opposite arm out and we'll go for the bird dogs. Good. Just crunching in, lengthening out. Good. Keeping your core controlled. Keeping the bottom arm strong, bottom leg strong. Good. Now we're reaching out to the side and back to center. Good. Parallel to the ground here. Just moving that leg and arm out and in. Just a few inches. It's a really small movement. Now pulse both leg and arm up, up, up. Good. Just pulsing here. Try not to move around too much. And we'll keep that foot flexed. Come onto your elbows if that's more comfortable for you. and just pulse that leg up to the sky. I like to keep my foot flexed here. Now stretch it out and just pulse here with that straight leg. Good. Amazing. And lower it down. Stretch yourself back into a nice child pose. Breathing here. Good. Just take a minute and bring yourself into a nice plank position here. Just hold here, and we'll just go for a push-up. Lowering down your whole body and reach it up. You can come onto your knees here, or just keep your legs straight. Flow yourself into your upward facing dog. Amazing. Reach your head back. Stretch out that neck. Good. This should feel really good for your core. Releasing the glutes, looking to each side. Now push yourself back into down dog. Stretch yourself close to your knees. Try to get your core as close as you can to your legs. Now come into plank. Pike back to down dog, stretch those legs. Use your knees to push yourself into your plank. Good. Push back and plank. Good. Push back and flow into plank. Amazing. We'll come into our plank here, come into your elbows, and we'll just hold here, lifting that left leg up and down. Good. Keeping your core tight. Try not to fall into your arms too much. We're just lifting that leg up and down. And now hold here and lower. Right leg up. Just pulsing it up to the sky. Amazing. Just a few here. Good. Now hold in your plank. We'll just saw here. So bringing our body forward and back. Keeping those arms really strong. Good. Now hold. And we'll lower those knees, both of them, and stretch it back. Both knees down and up. Down and up. Only your knees are moving here. You don't want to be moving around. We're only bringing those knees to the ground and holding your plank. Amazing. Stretch yourself back into a nice puppy pose. Release. And just breathe here. Slowly come on up. I'm just going to be moving onto our side here. Just take a minute to breathe. So come onto your knees, reaching our arm up to the sky, and we're crunching in and out. Good. Just a little sideline series here, reaching elbow to knee and stretching out. Good. Really keep your core tight here. Good. Now we're just pulsing that leg up, reaching that arm away from your body. And now we're circling here, just a few times forward. Now lower and left in these circles. Good. These are a little bit bigger circles here. Good. You really want to keep this controlled. It doesn't have to be very big. And now circle them back. You can keep your hand to your hip or reach your arm up to the sky. Up to you. Hold here. Good. And lower slowly. Good. Now bring your hands to your hips. And we're just going to be reaching to the side and reach back. Reach to the side and back. Getting into those obliques here. Good. Just reach and back to center. Reach to that leg and back. Good. Reach and back. Exhale on the way down. Inhale on the way up. Good. You can keep your hands onto your core if you can really feel your muscles moving, making sure you're really engaging your core. Now we'll switch to the other side and switch over. So now we're shifting to both sides. Now hold yourself onto the other side, reaching that arm away from your body, and just pulse here. Hold, breathe, reach, 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 reach. Now lower your hand down, and we'll just come into a nice cat-cow here. Breathing here. Amazing. Reach yourself into your upward facing dog, keeping those feet flexed, really stretching those legs out. It should feel really nice. Push yourself into down dog, flow yourself into your upward facing dog. Amazing. Pushing back into child's pose. And we'll just come to repeat those exercises on your other side. So leg is up and down. Good. Keeping that arm nice and lifted. Your core is tight. Just breathing here. Good. And we'll just pulse here, pulsing that leg up and down. Small little movements. Good. Now keep your hand to your hip and we'll just do those circles 10 times forward. Good. Try not to shift around in your hips too much, keeping your body nice and stable. Now reverse. Twisting those circles the other way. Good. Now reach that arm and we'll crunch it in and lengthen out. Crunch in and out. Good. Good. Amazing. Just breathing here. Now pulse up. Keeping that arm nice and lengthened. That leg is lifted. Tiny little movements here. Keeping everything really controlled. And just breathe and lower. Stretch that leg out. And we'll repeat those side crunches here. Reaching over and back to center. Reaching over and back to center. Reach, over, crunch, crunch. Good. Amazing. Good. Now we'll switch to both sides. Reaching over that bottom leg. Good. You can keep your arms out to the side, keep them on your hips. Whatever feels good for you. Reach. Good. Just coming to both sides, really feeling it in the obliques. Now reach and pulse to the side. Amazing. You can keep your hand on your hip and slowly bring yourself into a nice side stretch, reaching over your body, coming onto the other side. And we'll do that same stretch on the other leg, reaching over towards your leg, and switch to the other side. Amazing. We'll just come into some nice cat-cows here, stretching your core out. Good. Reach yourself up. Inhale, look to each side. And exhale back into your downward facing dog. Breathe here. Push yourself into your upward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Good. We'll just come to lie on our backs here. In a nice seated position. Slowly lower yourself down. Bring those legs up into a nice boat pose, reaching those arms up. And we'll just tap one foot down at a time, keeping your arms in a nice ballet circle. Good. Just tapping down, straighten your leg on the way down and bring it back up. Now we'll lift that left leg up and down, keeping your core tight. Other legs up and just breathing here. Good. Just lifting up and down, and we'll do that on the other side. Good. Keep your arms lifted. You can bring your arms onto the ground if this is too hard for you. And we'll pulse everything back. So both legs at a time, just tiny movements back. Good. Amazing. Just a few more exercises here. We'll twist here. So to each side, just doing some Russian twists. You can cross your legs to release your hips a little bit. You can always bring your feet down to the ground. You still get a good burn. Now we'll just twist to one side and pulse. Good. Keeping your core tight. Your legs are lifted. And we'll pulse to the side and switch to the other side and just pulse here. Good. Good. Now hold yourself in your boat pose, straighten your legs and lower your body down. Coming into some bicycle crunches here. Keep your hands behind your head to protect your neck. You can stretch your feet, flex them. Good. Amazing. And now we'll pulse here in our bicycle, pulsing that elbow close to your knee, keeping your feet flexed. Good. Just exhale, exhale, exhale. Amazing. Now twist. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Good. Breathing out of your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Good. Amazing. Now roll yourself up. Roll like a ball. Release that back. Good. Now hold in your boat pose, and we'll do some V-ups here. Reaching up to those feet and down. Good. You can always just hold in your V-up and hold tiny little pulses here. I know this is really challenging. Just breathe through it. Hold and release over into a nice butterfly pose. Stretch your body over those legs. Inhale, exhale. Reach yourself forward. Amazing. Bring yourself into a nice seated position. Just going to twist that one leg over to a nice spinal stretch. Reach over that elbow, looking over your shoulder. Twist yourself even more. And we'll come to the other side. Bring that elbow across over your knee, looking over your shoulder, getting a nice twist in your core, releasing your hips, and relax. Good. Stretch out your legs, reach your arms overhead, and bring your head as close as you can to your knees. Grab your feet if you can, and really reach here. Flex your feet back towards your body. Inhale, exhale. Good. Amazing. Just come into a nice seated position, reaching those arms up to the sky and back to prayer. Amazing. Just breathing here. Center yourself. Breathe. Open your eyes. Now reach one arm over your body, looking up to the sky, stretching out your sides. Come on to the other side. Good. Amazing.